Hey guys, Stefano here, and welcome to Building an Empire, episode 1 of this amazing podcast. I've wanted to do this forever. Now, for all of you that know me, hey guys is a very important thing, not only for me, but as a brand. A lot of people won't remember the name Stefano, or any name really, because there's just so much noise and just it's like a freeway of information. So you have to have some sort of a tagline, something that people can remember you by. And for me, hey guys has worked very well. It's one of those things that I wanted to build. It's been over the past couple years, I'd say 5 to 6 years, and it stuck with me. And now, people can associate. Every time I do see people in the streets at parties and so on and so forth, they give me the hey guys, they give me the salute, and that's very important to me. But the reason why I'm creating this podcast is because I want you to learn a lot of things that I never had getting into this industry, but more so, it's all about paying it forward. I think that everyone that wants to be an entrepreneur, or at least learn the ins and outs, the tricks of the trade, 2019 and moving forward, I think maybe I can help. I think this would be a great journey for us to take. So what we're going to be learning here, not going into too much into detail on me, but every episode you'll know a little bit more about me. What we're going to be learning here is we're going to be learning how to market yourself on social media, how to create really good, attentive, and interactive video content, because that's what I do for a living. I'm a filmmaker, aside from all the other things. I want to teach you how to do e-commerce, how to sell your stuff, not only on Shopify, but on Amazon. It is a mega beast in this world. It is the number one place to market yourself, and a lot of people simply do not know how. So I will give you the starting tips on how to accomplish this. And then, of course, we have to learn how to do funneling, how to funnel people into your content and into your products. You got to build some brand recognition. Basically, I want to give you the 411, very basic and then go into intermediate and advanced way of marketing yourself. I'm going to tell you something straight up in the podcast number 1, which is this one here. You do not have to have 100, 200, 300, a million followers on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Snapchat, on anything else. You don't need it. You just have to produce good content. You need to know where your market is. You need to know where your client is, and you need to know how to funnel this information to them. That is the trick of the trade, my friends. This is how we're going to do it. So building an empire seems so fitting for what I really want to get across to you all. You need to build an empire, not an empire value-wise, but an empire of knowledge in order to build your physical empire. Money doesn't come from thin air. Money comes from creativity. It does not come from luck. It comes from hard work. It does not come from a friend told me this and a friend told me that. It comes from actual, really learning strategies that work. I fortunately and unfortunately had some learning. I did have a mentor, but I did not have the fundamentals on how to build in the years of 2018, 2019, and moving forward. But I am someone that tries to eliminate quote-unquote hobbies such as watching TV, playing video games. I seldomly, almost never do that. What I do is I learn. I go on webinars, I start to read books, and I start to actually do trial and error. I learn how to succeed. I learn how others do it, and I need to improve it. I need to find my own ways to do it, because being a cookie cutter, being like what everyone else does, you will not accomplish anything. You will just be in their shadows getting the crumbs. And even though the crumbs may seem attractive, at the end of the day, you want your own piece of pie. That's what you want. So my friends, this is podcast number 1. It's just an introductory to what I want to accomplish with this. I'm going to try to make this a daily thing, and if I cannot, it will be at least a few times a week. I want to do this as much as I physically can. And a lot of people say, well, you know what, why don't you just pick up your phone and record it and then post it? That's not the way to do it. That's just rambling. That's just me putting out content and not making any sense with that content. And that's not what I want to do, because your time is valuable. And that's what this podcast has to show you, that your time is very valuable. So whatever content you put into your brain, whatever knowledge you put, it has to be worth your time and while. It has to be worth it. So that's hopefully what I can accomplish with this podcast. And if anyone knows me, of course, you can follow me on Instagram at TTL Films. That is where I am most recognized in the sense of I am a motivational speaker. And that's what I want to do. I want to motivate others to do things that I never had the opportunity to. And perhaps some of the things I am doing right now, I really do believe certain things I am doing right now are working. So why not share the love? I mean, we can all have a piece of that pie. That's the idea of it. You gotta pay it forward. There's no need for you to be at the top of your game and have everyone else just looking for scraps. That's not a leader. That is someone that takes advantage of people, and I don't want to condone that, and I don't want to make people believe that that's the way to succeed. That's not success. Success is being humble, learning your craft, and being really, really good. So that is episode 1, my friends. Episode 2, we are going to get right into the knowledge. We're going to get right into the tips and tricks. So if you like this, of course, give me a follow on Instagram primarily. Check out my YouTube. If you're on Facebook still, check me out on Facebook. But the reality is Instagram is my home, and that is where I'm staying for the time being until something else big comes along. Okay, my friends, I will talk to you next episode. Ciao.